a very complete platform. It is specifically made for real estate agents to produce really on brand and high level posts for social media. So the only limiting factor is it's very restrictive because it doesn't want you to change the mold. Hi, Shelly.
Hi.
Hi, Babe.
Is anybody else on the line?
Yeah, is that everyone else is on the line as well? Babe, Latoya had a question for you. If you have the time, you're on mute.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, when I was trying to be verified on Google Business, it made me record my home and street to be verified. I wanted to know if that was normal.
To be honest, I don't know if that's a new feature they are adding up to verify, because I think in Sophia's case, she only got the verification code on her phone and she got verified. So I think I need to look into it to see what's the new procedure to get verified.
Okay, because I recorded the house, I recorded the number on my mailbox, and then I walked to the end of the street and recorded the street name. I don't, but so far I haven't heard anything back.
That's unusual, but let me see what I can do. I'll just need to see if they have maybe updated the verification process. So.
Okay.
I think they have changed it because of the new privacy laws and everything. I think they're just making sure that you are who you are. You say you are. Okay. I'm guessing all of you can log into your one login account. And when you do, you are immediately taken to this page. But if you are having trouble, what you need to do is simply go to your zone account. So that's one.zone. Once you log in, I think I might have to log in on this. Yeah. If you click on the one login over here in the top right corner, it'll take you to this one login page. There's also a Chrome extension, and you can basically search for whatever you're looking for. It's connected to your account, and every tool that you have access to, you can search for it over here. So today, we're going to be talking about basically a lot of things that you could do on the platform itself. Creative One Design, Creative Studio, and the branding guide, brand guidelines. A lot of pre-made posts are already available to you. So if you have, if you use this, it's actually a very useful tool. If you come on social assets, you obviously have all these stickers and posts already created. You could use these. These are out of date. So if you're using these, you need to update these to the latest statistics, but the rest you can use as is. All you have to do is add the company logo. That's the Realty One Group Central logo. Now I will show you how to do that, both on Creative Studio as well as on Canva. Canva is easier, but just showing you all these, all you have to do is download and then either upload to Creative Studio or Canva. Now, if you click on social and then you click on these individual ones, these are more specific. So if you go on holidays, you've got your Labor Day, you've got New Year, you've got Memorial Day, everything, St. Patrick's Day, and even Columbus Day. I think I got it from here as well. So everything, all of these are all on brand. So you don't have to do anything other than just use this post, put the logo, and as Purnima and Marcel had previously endorsed, you don't just endorse the brand, endorse yourself. And if we have enough time, I'm going to show you how to do that on Canva, how to create a digital signature for your posts. It's quite easy to do. And if you do use it, all your content, all your posts that you henceforth produce will have your own specific branding to it. So all these posts, there's a lot that you could use all here, just ready to use, ready to post. Say Columbus Day. It's all here. And if you guys have any questions, anything, please feel free to ask me. If I'm going too fast, let me know. There's a few things I need to cover. That's why I might be going a little fast. So that's one branding. Now Creative Studio. Again, you can get it from your one login. If you can't find it, just type in Creative Studio. My Creative Studio is a little different because I also have access to One Lux, so I have more options. But when you see it, you will have most popular templates. And then the next one would be Realty One Group digital templates. And when they add you, you will get these messages that say you. Now, the benefit of Creative Studio is you could straight away add MLS photos, images straight from the MLS. If you have the MLS listing number, MLS number, or you have the location. So if you click on branding, the default page is your recently created posts. So you can see them here. And if you want a more in-depth training on Creative Studio, if you go to Waking Up to Win, there was a class last Friday. And you could join that Creative Studio, sign up, and you could either view the previous class, which was on the 7th. So it's available for you at any time. So please feel free to check that out as well. So coming back to Creative Studio. So all these posts, they're already created. So where it says your DBA, you need to delete that and add the company logo. But these are all pretty much on point with our branding. Change the images and we can use them. So let's say I want to change this. Now this is the interface for the Creative Studio. Now you have to click on layers. Now you see how these are right now unlocked. Sometimes some layers are locked, so you need to unlock them so that you can edit them. You've got the search engine as well, image search engine. So instead of using any third-party website to give you stock images, you can get it straight away from here. So now if you click here, you can see your uploads. You've got your logo, everything. So let's add the Realty One Group logo. This one. And like that, you have the central logo. Obviously, I would delete this and use this as is. If you go on layers and you click on these, it'll tell you, so you can't delete that. So in this case, what I would do is I would crop this. Click yes. And then under images, go back, logo library, get the golden circle. You have to click it. If you drag and drop, you can use it to change existing layers. Like that. Obviously, the size ratio is a little off. In that case, I'll have to move everything a little more to the side. Now it's more correct. Now to change the image, if you go back to layers, you click on the plus. And you can search for the things here. You can just either upload an image yourself, drag and drop it here, or if you search for team, and it shows you images. So now all you have to do is click this image. And this search engine is very good, very versatile, and all of it is royalty. And straight away, it imports the image. And this post is different from what was created, since you put your own spin on it, and you can use this. These logo packs are all available on your brand guidelines. To get those, go on One Branding. You go on affiliates. You type in central affiliate assets, press enter, and you can download the logo kit. So this post is ready. Now, if you want to use it, you can click download and then share. Share, you could, if your accounts have been properly logged in, you can share it to both Facebook and LinkedIn straight from here. I personally download it and then manually upload it to the platforms. Now to use an MLS one. So if you have to say, if you download it, auto saves. Otherwise, you have to save it before you quit. You've got access to branding, holiday posts, listing marketing, market updates, Facebook banners, LinkedIn banners, Twitter banners, testimonials, business cards. All these are available to you, and they have templates. So if you wanted to make your social media platforms a little more on brand, you can use these to create the backdrop for all your social media platforms, and even create custom images for yourself. Talking about listing. So obviously we have like just listed, just sold, open house, all of them pre-made over here. If you go here, you go on office listings. I'm going to use this one. So you just copy this. Now, if you come here, so this is active out of our profile. So if you come here, and do we have one for under contract? Good. Okay, so you could just do basically something like this. Just list it. Click create design. Paste the MLS number. Give it some time to search for it. or just paste the address. MLS one should have worked. Okay, let's do active one. It immediately detected the address. Then you can see the description. You can see what all is mentioned. You can have all this. The realtor email address, the phone number. This one, it tries to get all of it from the MLS, everything that you've added. And then you can even select images. We can do select all. And just, yes, like here. You can just check, yeah, change this. You don't need this code over here. So do our by Greenwich. And then just click create. Now it is recommended that you download the images yourself and then upload them. Because when you use the images that are already available to you, they don't come out quite as good. See the address? It's already just listed. Welcome home. If you go on the layers, images, these are the images specifically for this house. So if you click on this, it shows you the 4 images that were available to you. So you can just drag and drop. And you can see how blurry it is. If you were to download this image yourself, if you come here, you can just drag and drop it over here. And you can see there's a stark difference between the original image and the one that we've selected. So that's why I highly recommend, and see the Realty One Group Central logo is already here. And if you're happy with everything, just check the layers. You can change the font sizes. You can change everything. You could even add layers. So if I wanted to add layer, you could basically come here, images, go back, logo. I want to add the gold one. So it's not allowing me to add the layer. See, that one was locked. I was able to change it. Now, if you're happy with this image, all you have to do is download. Select, and it'll save automatically, and you have a post ready to post on your selected social media platforms, and this took less than 10 minutes. And this is a very creative and like professional design, and it took less than 10 minutes to make. So that's the benefit of Creative Studio. By the way, I have to ask, can you guys hear me? And do you guys have any questions for me?
I can hear you.
I can,
Yeah, I was just checking because last time I had a meeting, I couldn't hear the person I was having a meeting with, so I was just checking. All right. So any questions on Creative Studio?
I got in a couple of minutes late, so I'm gonna need to start from scratch.
Okay.
That's enough.
You didn't miss anything. We had just started the meeting as soon as you joined. So he didn't miss anything. Did you drop off the call by chance?
No, but I just wanted to
Okay.
start from the very beginning where that's what I missed. You had all those
Okay.
windows when I got in.
Okay. All right. Now that we're done with this, obviously you can close it. And when you close it, it'll be on your, it'll replace the first image because that's the latest design that you created. You've got all access to all of these designs that you can use, business cards, vertical cards, horizontal cards, door hangers, all of these customizable. And you can basically give your own updates, your own figures, everything on this. So that's the benefit of the Creative Studio. This is specifically made for real estate agents to create real estate content. And they keep updating these to make it more user-friendly and more on brand. So you'll, as time goes, it'll keep getting better and better. And obviously, if you have any specific needs, or you need a one-on-one session with me, you could always get in touch with me. And if you need a function, if you're happy with your skills and you want to try it out yourself, if there is any specific tool or feature that you want, you can get in touch with the Creative Studio design team, help desk, and if there is enough requests coming in for that specific feature, they will implement. Now, specific tools that I use to make my life easier, let's just say, okay, if you go on my designs, you see how I created this happy birthday post. If I go on Canva, what I did was I used that post. I created the template that was on brand, and then basically imported that design to Canva. And then now I can create custom designs. And they're more, basically, I added this. As you can see, it's different from this template. If I were to add a circular image, it will look good. But if I were to add a square image, it would not fit properly. There would be edges that would come and it wouldn't look nice. So I created my own design using the already existing design. Like this. So all I have to do is, this is completely on brand. All I have to do is add a headshot over here. Go to uploads. And voila, I can create a post. Now Canva, because if you have access to the Canva Pro, it opens up a lot more features to you. And the primary one that I love using the most is the background removal tool. So if I were to create an image like this, this is a post that I created on Creative Studio. If I want to use just Rakesh's headshot, if I click on edit image, I use background removal. Voila. I can now crop this out and I can use this image. And that's the better. And if I want to erase a little more, I can go restore. This feature is only available in the Pro version. And if you are serious about creating posts for your social media platform, I would highly recommend at least using Creative Studio. And if you want to dabble a little more, use Canva, because it's a paid function, $120 for the entire year, but it's definitely a worth investment on your end. I'm not going to go into specific features of Canva because that would be a whole different session. It will take a lot of time. But basically, you can create custom designs on Creative Studio. And if you just want to do minute changes to this, you can use the Creative Studio, create like a template, save it, download it, import it to Canva, just drag and drop the design. And then you can add features like this one. I dragged and dropped in the template. I'll just let's leave this, create new page. So this is the template that I created on Creative Studio, this one, the specific one. Now, what I'm going to do is go to elements, go to frame, use a circle, place it there. Now, any image that I put, no matter what shape it originally was, will have to conform to the circular shape. And for this is one of the very reasons why I love using Canva, because Canva, and specifically, I like to use frames because it's very nice feature. And they have design elements for everything. Any kind of shape or shape that you want to use, you can use this. So let's say you want to use this, spin it around, send it to the back. Now, if I go, because I have the Pro version, I've done this. I've separated the uploads and logos. If I drag and drop this over here, since it's your design, you can customize it however you want. And similarly, what I did was I use this, flip, rotate, send it back. And now I can just drag and drop a headshot. That's done. Now the logo, again, I'm going to use a solid image. Sometimes the background remover isn't very good. See, since it wasn't able to read Realty One Group, so this happened. But most of the time it works properly. So if I were to use this one, use black background remover, this one should work flawlessly in comparison. Yeah, it worked. Now I adjust the size. Now I have a template that I can use every day, any day for a birthday post. Obviously, I can't change anything in the background because all of that is fixed. So if you have a template that you want to be using continuously, you can do this. This feature that I just showed, that is pro. The rest of it is free. If you wanted to add text, click here, add text. By default, you get one of the fonts that we use at Creative Studio, at Realty One Group. You can turn that to 42. Turn that to. You can even add more effects that are, you get a few, you get the drop shadow effect on Creative Studio as well, but that's about it. You don't get any other effect that you could actually use. Other than that effect, you don't really get much effects on Creative Studio that you could use. But on this, you have all these effects and you can basically customize it according to what you want. You want the first name hollowed out. You wanted it neon sign. So you choose your design. And that's why I like to use both Creative Studio and Canva. Now, if you will, now I'm going to talk about specific tools and apps that you could use, one of which is Pinterest. You can find a lot of real estate, like for me specifically, I'm located in India. So the real estate market over here is very different to real estate market in the States. And so I can specifically find content that is US based, that has statistics that are concurrent with the times in US. And I can create a post using that data. Similarly, you have these tools that I'm going to be showing you. This one, Pixabay, has stock images, videos, music, sound effects, GIFs, anything that you would want, all royalty free, free of charge. Just search what you want. Because it's royalty free, it's not, it does not have a very vast library, but for the limited use case that you would actually need to use it, it's perfect.
That,
Both Canva-
what did you search for in Pinterest?
Pinterest, I search for real estate marketing, real estate designs, branding. If I search for things like that, like I could see like invest money.
Okay, so what are you looking, what are you taking from Pinterest?
So basically like let's say this, 10 tips to sell your home in the winter. This
Mhm.
is because now the winter season is about to start and this would be effective. Now I could use, obviously this logo does not work. So I would use these points and then create my own design. I wouldn't
Oh.
copy this completely.
Okay.
I would basically maybe change the word bridge a little, the
Mhm.
wording a little. I would change the logos. I would change the image so that it's still pretty much on point on branding. But then we'll be branding it using Realty One Group Central, Realty One Group branding design. Was I able to clear your doubt?
Yeah.
So if you come here, so like this is a content that I saw on Pinterest, investing in real estate monopoly style. So they didn't have this monopoly image. None of these images were on there. So I found these images specifically on Canva using their search engine. So if I search for real estate, again, all of this is also royalty free, but all of these images are only usable if you have the pro version. You can see this crown where it says pro. If you don't have pro version, you will have a watermark. So be advised. That's my only advisory for you. If you're using Canva, try to use either Pixabay or Pixels for your photos, your videos, to get the images and videos. Because otherwise, you would have a watermark that won't look very professional when you post it.
Mm.
You have Pixabay for all sort of sound effects, videos, images, everything that you would need, you have Pixabay. The library is limited, but let's say you wanted to search for real estate. So it's got design. This is one of the most commonly used on Realty One Group Central's company websites by agents. And it's available here. So you've got all these images that you could use for free. Similarly, you could change it to like videos. We've got these 4K videos. Obviously, use these if and when they actually do match your content. Don't just randomly use it, because if the content piece and the image that you're using don't go hand in hand, it's confusing the end user, the consumer of that, of your design, basically. This is a tool that this is a website that I use, nationaltoday.com. It tells me what's special about today. So basically, if I am at a loss for what to post for today, like in the morning, I look this up. If there's something important that I see and I can post that, immediately I would post using that.
Thank you for that, because I was wondering, where would I find these national celebratory things for the days? Because I know they have national celebration for different things, and
Yeah.
I never knew where to go. So thank you for that side information.
Yeah. So this is very, very useful, because like the holidays that we celebrate here in India are very different from the holidays we celebrate in States. And obviously you have specifics like Labor Day, you have 4th of July, you have Thanksgiving, festivals that we don't celebrate in India. But then again, we have a lot of religious holidays like Diwali, Dussehra, that are specific to India. And obviously people celebrate them in the States as well. but it's not as widespread over there. Then you have Giphy. This is for GIF images, like moving images like this. But if you wanted to use this, what I would suggest is if you come here, go on social assets, you click on stickers. So once again, from your one login page, click on the brand guidelines. You click on social assets, and then on stickers. It takes you to the same page, but it takes you to Realty One group content. And these are very nice images, well, actually not images, videos that you could just drag and drop. And it's completely on brand, completely branded to us. And it's very nice. And they keep adding content on this page. So it's continuously growing. So you've got like under contract, just sold, unstoppable, one family, everything, all in one place. And then this is another one tool that I like to use. So this will be basically, okay, I have time so I can explain this. So if you follow the company social media platforms, I create a lot of posts for the company profiles. So that's the Realty One Group Central on ROG Central on Instagram, Realty One Group Central on LinkedIn and Facebook. You could basically repurpose those posts that I create, use this tool, and then put your own branding on it. So let's see the post that I made that can be branded. Yeah, let's use this one. This was Columbus Day. Just drag and drop. Continue with SD. Now I don't like the logo here. So what I'm going to do, wait for the magic to happen. And the logo's gone. Sometimes it requires a couple of tries. But basically you can remove the company logo, and then now you can brand this to yourself. Basically have your digital signature on it. What I mean by digital signature is I worked on one for like something like this. So you can put whatever details you want, but basically this bottom bar and the photo that of the real estate agent. So you can put whatever you want. She wanted a L-shaped signature. So Realty One Group on the side, and then her details on over here. Obviously, this is more a call to action kind of post, but you get the gist of it. You can create such designs on Canva and basically create custom digital signatures for yourself. This is something I created for Jasleen. This is more akin to what I was talking about. So you could use, it's got the one logo, so that people know this is Realty One Group. You've got the Realtor logo, the MLS logo, the equal housing, her website QR code, her digital signature, and a headshot. So anything you put in the background, that's branded to you specifically. Go on, you had a question. I thought someone had a question.
No, that's okay. I didn't touch it.
So now if I drag and drop this, I basically blurred out the background. Now what I can do is detach from background. Crop this a little. Something like this. So now not only does it have her brand, her digital signature, it's got the Realty One Group logo, everything. And she can post this image straight away. Any questions? So this one is cleanup pictures. Cleanup.pictures. Giphy, Pixabay, and Pixels. If you have access to the Pro version, I wouldn't suggest you need, I wouldn't recommend you go searching on different websites because the search engine in here, they have absolutely a very large library of content. You can search for anything. So like today I created a post, say every beautiful journey starts with a single step. This image I got from Canva. Any questions? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, no questions. It's a lot to play with, but
Yeah, like I said, because I had a lot to cover, I went a little fast. But obviously, I don't know if Marcel and Purnima have told you this. You guys have to get on a call, like specific training classes with me. I sent out an email with my Calendly link so that you could book time with me. And basically, if you either you could use it for like if you need a specific task like something to look on. Obviously, I help with social media platforms like making them more in line with our branding. I help with LinkedIn lead gen. I help with Creative Studio and Canva class so that you can basically create posts on your own. But if you need like a novelty image or video that you like need to post, you can get in touch with me and I can make one specifically for you. So what I do mostly, I do agent listing posts, and I've started making them video posts so that like instead of just having one image, it goes through the entire, it's like giving them a virtual tour of the house in that single post. And I do that. I use the just listed design from Creative Studio, imported it into Canva, and then created a video on Canva and uploaded it. That is a whole different class. If you want that, I'll do a training session on Canva video. So if that's it, we can start.